StockX is extremely down bad. I mean, the whole sneaker resale propaganda has just fallen apart in the last couple of years. Now, StockX has gotten to the point where they're like, you know what? We need to partner up with Walmart, one of the best retailers out there, honestly. They're going to have all those open registers for people to steal sneakers. They're going to go to self checkout and scan a pair of Jordan 4s as a potato. Now, I'm not too sure who had this on their 2024 bingo card, but if you did, congratulations. You just need aliens to invade, and then you got it, bro. You win everything. StockX has partnered up with Walmart in order to make sneaker reselling that much easier to get their sneakers in the hands of the average consumer. Walmart's making a bet that sneaker resale is going to make a fierce comeback, and I honestly think this partnership is going to enable that to happen. According to Bloomberg.com, the StockX CEO and co-founder said that there will be pre-listed and pre-approved sneakers being placed on the Walmart website beginning September 10th. Neither brand has discussed the financial details of this partnership, but I assume it's going to be lucrative for both parties involved. Now, why is this happening? Well, for one, StockX has had a very bad couple of years. Back in 2016, StockX was winning. It was seen as the premier resell and hypebeast app. Nowadays, StockX has fallen from grace severely. It's gotten lawsuits from Nike. People think that they sell reps. And honestly, sneaker resale as a whole has just changed. The landscape of what it means to be a sneaker reseller has completely evolved and changed. StockX has admitted it themselves. Honestly, many people have gravitated away from really hype and really expensive sneakers. They realize that they don't have to spend that much money in order to look good, and look at what's popular now. New Balance, ASIC. Everywhere I go, someone's wearing ASIC gel sneakers, bro. They are a new hot sneaker and they look good. People have decided that looks are more important than hype. Affordability and comfortability have controlled the game, and this isn't good for StockX. They don't have a good standing in this current economy of sneakers. Right now, people are tired of paying an arm and a leg for sneakers. So their solution, let's not address all the glaring problems in sneaker resale. Let's just go ahead and make a partnership with Walmart. And as much as I say that this is a dumb idea, it's actually a genius idea because it's going to work for the average consumer. This partnership can work in theory. Just think about this. Think about the average grandma that wants to buy her son, her grandson, some sneakers from Walmart, right? She's going to go there and see some pre-approved Jordan 4s selling for $800. She may not trust StockX, right? That website seems very scary, but Walmart is something very familiar to her, so she has no problem pulling out her debit card and buying a bunch of sneakers from Walmart. StockX has decided to put on the clothing of a sheep and stop being an open wolf out in the public, guys. It's disguising itself as something very familiar to consumers, bro. Walmart is a very innocent store at the end of the day. People go there for groceries, they go there for clothes, they go there for goods. Imagine once this hops off the website and into the brick and mortar stores, imagine going inside of Walmart, doing your average day grocery shopping and seeing a pair of sneakers being sold for $500 in a retail store. People already have this weird desire to buy sneakers and other goods when they see them in person. This is just a test by putting it on the Walmart website. This partnership is a big step in normalizing sneaker resale for the average consumer who knows nothing about sneakers. Right now, people are just following the trends. They're following the ASICs and the New Balance way. But imagine once those sneakers are able to be sold in stores, the stores that you go to almost every single day, it's going to create some type of dynamic in people's brains to where they're like, you know what? This is just the new normal. I see it online. I see it in person. I might as well just adapt. And the average resellers that just fix up sneakers and resell them or sell used sneakers, you guys are being pushed out of the equation, guys, because there's no way you're going to be able to compete. The amount of sneakers that are going to be sold on a Walmart website will expand over time. And who's going to be able to sell these sneakers on the website? The top resellers who always get the kicks, who are always able to provide sneakers in a various size run. Those are people that are going to win, guys. The average reseller who's just hitting on their phone every once in a while, or who's getting lucky off the apps and who gets them in person, you aren't going to be able to compete in this new space. And the prices of sneakers is probably going to go up too, guys. Let's be honest. Walmart is a retail giant, and this is happening right before the holiday season. This is the trial run, guys. This is a trial run before they really ramp things up next year, guys. And watch. StockX being able to sell sneakers on Walmart is the closest thing they'll get to being able to be on Amazon, guys. And once these things get in person, it's game over for average consumers. And I know what a lot of you guys are asking, like, okay, I don't pay resale for sneakers. I'm only a retail guy. How is an average sneakerhead going to navigate this new landscape? And it's going to be hard because Walmart's going to create a whole new level of competition for retail sneakers. You guys have to understand the whole purpose of this partnership is to normalize sneaker reselling, guys. Sneaker resale will eventually become the new sneaker retail. I repeat, sneaker resale is going to become the new sneaker retail with this whole partnership. Once people see that Walmart is casually selling sneakers for a high price, it is going to feel very normalized to get sneakers from Walmart because look, you guys go there every single day. There's a Walmart already in most neighborhoods, even in most rural areas. There is a Walmart, guys. When people have access to these goods in such high volume spaces, they have no choice but to adapt, to assimilate, and to compete with these new markets, guys. It's going to be impossible for you to get average sneakers for a fair price unless you have other options. I'm just being real with you. Look, those Shein shoes, they're nice, but they take a while to get here. You have to learn how to navigate these new websites. These sneakers being in Walmart takes a lot of the guessing game out of the equation for people that just don't know that much. You have to understand, most people in the market are not that knowledgeable. They don't know as much as you and I do, okay? So they want to have as little work as possible when it comes to getting these sneakers, and StockX has essentially eliminated the heavy work. There's no app to download. There's no pre-approval verification process. The sneakers are already quote-unquote legit checked, and they're ready to go. And look at this from a company's perspective, guys. A lot of retail giants are going to prefer that a portion of their sneakers go directly to the Walmart website instead of going on the apps for you to have a chance to for retail. Because look, once this formula of selling sneakers on the Walmart website proves to be successful, companies are going to be like, dang, why would I even sell a couple of my sneakers for $200 when I can go ahead and just give the reseller a cut of the check and go ahead and make a little bit more money on the Walmart StockX website? It is a genius business move at the end of the day. It just sucks because you're getting shafted. Hell, they might say, you know what, let's re-release some old pairs just to make some more money again. You're going to see a lot of these tactics being manipulated and experimented with in 2025, 2026. Maybe that's why Nike is releasing all these sneakers all over again in 2025, because they saw this coming well before it was announced. So why Walmart and not a brick and mortar StockX store? That is a great question, and here's the answer to it. You know what? StockX did try doing its own brick and mortar thing, but it just wasn't successful, because when people saw StockX brick and mortar, they were like, you know what? Why don't I just go on the StockX website and get the same service? And think about this. In order for StockX to make brick and mortar stores, in order for StockX to open up a bunch of brick and mortar stores, they would have to buy all that land and capital in order to create these new stores, make a new business, advertise it to the people, and eventually collect money. It would take time for this business model to prove to be successful, and in a way, they'd be competing with their own website in a sense, because you have brick and mortar StockX and the website StockX. But by partnering with Walmart, they don't have to buy the space. They don't have to do the advertisement. And Walmart is already a trusted resale giant, arguably one of the biggest retail giants in America, guys. When they have this deal and this partnership secured, they already have bought the trust of people that they lost many years ago. Because very few of y'all are going to question Walmart. You go there every day. You buy food from Walmart at the end of the day. Your trust is deeply embedded in Walmart. Most people don't even really like using the StockX website. They just use it as a barometer to measure the fairness of the price of a resale sneaker. But with this new partnership, it's not StockX, it's going to be Walmart. And trust me, once the trial run succeeds, things are going to look a lot more crazy by the time 2030 gets here. With the familiarity of Walmart and the ignorance of the average consumer, there's a lot of chaos and calamity that's going to result in a big profit margin for StockX in the next coming years. And will this move save sneaker reselling? In theory, yes, it will. This is a win-win for all parties involved. Well, the parties aren't the consumer, at least. Like I said earlier, this makes things a lot easier for the consumer and the reseller. But at the end of the day, the problems that exist within sneaker reselling did not go anywhere. There are still a lot of glaring problems with sneaker reselling. The backdooring, the scalping, the bots, the inability to legit check sneakers, all these things still exist, but they have moved the guys and the blame from StockX to Walmart. And now Walmart now holds all the problems within sneaker reselling, but very few people are going to go after Walmart and attack Walmart because it is the retail giant of America. What will more experienced sneakerheads do? What do I recommend y'all do? Just do nothing, guys. Just keep doing what you've been doing. You've exercised other options. You found other brands to buy. You found other ways to get your sneakers. Just keep doing what you've been doing, guys. I think this whole move is going to affect the average consumer consumer more than anything, but most people that watch my videos are not average consumers. You know a little bit more. You're going to use eBay. You're going to go to other websites. You might buy fake sneakers. You might buy used sneakers. You might go ahead and buy New Balance Asics, get some Shein shoes or something. But at the end of the day, you can't be too alarmed. I think this is only going to affect people who are buying resale sneakers, and it's going to make retail a little bit harder. But I promise you, if you continue to navigate things the way you have been, this won't affect the more experienced people, but this is huge for sneaker resale at the end of the day. I think this is the one thing that might put a defibrillator on the sneaker resale market and shock that bad boy back into life, but we'll see what happens next year.